Today, I'm putting black coffee to the test and seeing if it's really as good for you as everyone says it is. Black coffee is one of the most popular beverages around, and for good reason. It's energizing, it's delicious, and it's a staple in many of our daily routines. But despite its widespread appeal, there's a lingering debate about its health effects. Is black coffee really good for you, or is it just a tasty treat that we should be consuming in moderation? When you start digging into the research, it's easy to get overwhelmed by the conflicting information out there. On one hand, you've got studies claiming that black coffee can increase your risk of heart disease and stunt your growth. On the other hand, you've got proponents swearing that it can boost your metabolism, improve your cognitive function, and even help you live longer. One thing's for sure, there's no shortage of strong opinions when it comes to black coffee. And as someone who's passionate about separating fact from fiction, I'm excited to dive in and explore what the science really says about this beloved beverage. Of course, there are some serious claims being made about black coffee, and it's our job to parse out what's true and what's just hype. So let's take a closer look at the evidence, shall we? Black coffee is often praised for its high antioxidant content. In fact, it contains some of the highest levels of antioxidants of any food or beverage out there. And as we know, antioxidants are essential for fighting off those pesky free radicals that can lead to cell damage and disease. Plus, black coffee has been shown to improve mental alertness and boost our energy levels, a result of its high caffeine content, of course. But hold on a minute, what about the potential downsides of black coffee? For one thing, it can be incredibly acidic, which can wreak havoc on our digestive systems and lead to issues like heartburn and acid reflux. And then there's the caffeine sensitivity factor. While a little caffeine can go a long way, too much of it can lead to jitters, anxiety, and even insomnia. So what's the takeaway here? Is black coffee a health hero, or is it a ticking time bomb waiting to sabotage our wellness goals? Let's take a closer look at the research and see what we can find. One of the most compelling studies I came across was a large-scale review of 21 clinical trials, which found that moderate coffee consumption, including black coffee, was associated with a lower risk of stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even certain types of cancer. In fact, the researchers found that drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee per day could reduce our risk of dying from any cause by a whopping 18%. Now, I know what you're thinking, what about the caffeine? Won't that just cancel out all the benefits? But here's the thing, the researchers found that the benefits of coffee consumption held true even when they controlled for caffeine intake. So what's behind this phenomenon? The answer lies in the antioxidants, which are thought to play a key role in reducing inflammation and improving cardiovascular health. Of course, it's worth noting that individual tolerance to coffee and caffeine can vary wildly, and what works for one person might not work for another. But for those who can tolerate it, the evidence suggests that black coffee can be a great addition to a balanced diet. So what's the verdict? Is black coffee really good for you? In moderation, I'd say the answer is a resounding yes. Of course, it's not a magic bullet, and we need to be mindful of our overall diet and lifestyle. But as part of a healthy routine, black coffee can be a delicious and nutritious choice. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of black coffee. If you're a fellow coffee lover, I'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. And if you're new here, be sure to check out our other video on the surprising benefits of coffee for skin health. See you in the next one.